I told you I'm busy, Steve. Why don't you talk to Hank, or go next door and visit Stephanie, or go get an early start on your new job? What a thing to say to your mother. Was that an invitation, now that your father is out of action? Maybe later, dear. Right now I have housework to do. Though you can watch if you want. Don't... You mind your mouth, young man. That's a fine way to talk to your mother, and a member in good standing of the PTA. Don't forget to put the papers out for Jimmy. You know how he gets. Oh my God! Help! Murderer! Murderer!
What is it now?
Hank?
What?
Why are you sitting in front of that blank TV?
Someone burnt down the TV channel. There's nothing on. Nothing on.
Honestly, Hank, you're acting like an alcoholic. I told you all that TV would hurt you.
Watching TV don't hurt me, Mom. But not watching TV hurts bad. If I find out who burnt down the TV station, I'll make him wish he was one of those damn Indians. You're in trouble. How's it feel to be a jailbird? At least I'm not a jailbird. Know what happens to jailbirds? Just like turkeys and chickens, they wind up getting cooked. Fried. Hey, it's too bad they don't give scout badges for digging up buried kids. I like to see what that badge would look like. I went over to ask her what it was like, being buried alive and all. But she just stared at me, and twitched, and drooled. Guess I got my answer. Huh. Good. Finally. Damn it, What's so hard about remembering to take out the paper? You need to wise up, pal, before I get mad. You son of a bitch. Next time I go to your house and you ain't put out that paper, you'll be sorry. Okay, wise ass, I warned you. Ugh.
Well, son, the ways of the alien is a specialized area of woodcraft unknown to all but the wiliest sportsmen. What you gotta remember is, your average alien is smarter than your average human, so you gotta be extra careful building your blind if you want to bag one.
You hunt aliens.
Son, after nailing an alien, you can never go back to quail. What, you think you can get one of those at a swap meet? Line your blind with lead to fool their sensing machines. Lay real quiet and wait. Preferably in the woods around the nuclear base. Oh, they love messing around out there.
Why not wait outside your field, Clem? Wait for 'em to come a-carving.
Oh, they do their crop doodles with zap guns, you darn fool. Don't you know nothing? Besides, ain't no place to put the blind out in the field. Now, you listen to Clem Parson if you want to tag an unearthly being. Lay across the void, wondering what lies beyond, all the time not knowing that what awaits them is buckshot. Anytime, Steve.
Thank you for your honesty, Steve. That shows character. Go ahead and help yourself to refreshments while I call the sheriff.
You're gonna turn me in?
Of course, dear. Confessing to a crime shows honesty as well as stupidity. One thing we don't need more of. Hello, Sheriff. Mrs. Pottsdam here. Steve took Stephanie's bones. Yes, he's right here. The sheriff says hello, Steve. He'll be coming by to pick you up. Now tell me, Dwayne, how have you been?
Well, that didn't work. Huh? What? Screwing in the school broom closet? What will people think?
They'll think nothing, you little bastard. You have no proof of your allegation, and we'll be sure to avoid this broom closet in the future. Come, Miss Whaley.
Not likely now. Thanks, Steve.
Well, that didn't work. Damn it.
Oh! Get out, damn you! Get out now!
Holy Marconi! That's Miss Whaley and Principal Harold, isn't it?
Yeah, I took this picture in the broom closet at Cain Memorial. Nice, huh?
Disgusting is more like it. Why are you showing this to me? You've got a nutty sense of fun, Steve. Maybe an expensive one, too. This kind of stuff can come back to haunt you.
Oh my goodness! That's Miss Whaley, isn't it?
Wrapped around Principal Harold. As a member of the PTA, I thought you'd be interested.
Interested? I'm absolutely Twitter-pated. And the rest of the ladies will be too, once I tell them.
Hey, they're doing it. Wow, you gotta trade me it. I'll give you my Robbie the Robot model for it. You're a lousy rat, Steve.
My goodness, what's this?
I caught them together in the broom closet. Seems they go in there every day after school.
Sakes, I hope you're not going to ask me what they're up to. There are certain things that a boy and a girl do together when they're in love. Horrible, disgusting, slimy things that they want to share with each other, which Mr. Harrell and Miss Whaley had been swapping on a regular basis. Oh, wait till the PTA hears about this!
My stars, that's scandalous. First the amnesia, now you've taken to peeping through windows, just like Loomis. He'd do anything to catch an untoward glimpse of a beautiful girl.
I hardly think Miss Whaley qualifies.
Is that who it is? And Mr. Harrell? My stars! I can't wait to tell the ladies' auxiliary about this.
Pornography. Young man, you're lucky you're delivering that by hand and not through the mails, or I'd have you arrested. Disgusting. But enlightening.
Boy, I know them. Can't believe my eyes. Hey, Clem, get a load of this.
Look at the teacher and the principal making like hogs.
Son, whoever sold you those stag photos took you good. Did you get a look at that dame? Old enough to be your mother, for Christ's sakes. You need some shore leave, sailor. And fast.
Say, is that Miss Whaley?
And Mr. Harrell. In the school broom closet.
Man, oh man, wait till the guys at the diner hear about this.
Say, you're a game little buckaroo, aren't you? The FCC would tan my hide if I put that on the air, but thanks for showing me anyhow.
The FCC won't allow this, but they don't mind Indians being eviscerated.
Violence isn't dirty like sex, cowpoke. Folks would stand for a shootout in the street, but poking in the street? Well, if you can't see the difference, I can't help you. But thanks for the news. Hold on just a sec. We're back with a news flash, buckaroos. Steve has found out that Mr. Harrell and Miss Whaley have been playing pee-pee in the broom closet at Cain Memorial. Stay tuned for further developments as soon as Steve can get some more dirty pictures.
Yuck.
How dare you show those disgusting pictures to my baby? Do that again and I'll tell the sheriff.
Yuck.
What kind of pervert are you? Harassing a little girl like that? You're under arrest. That's not a pretty sight.
Caught Whaley and Harrell messing around in the broom closet at Cain Memorial. They do this all the time, apparently.
Well, that sort of thing's not against the law, you know. Not much I can do unless they involve the students. Still, I wouldn't show this to Deputy Loomis if I were you. Old and shriveled though Miss Whaley may be, I don't need any more puddles in the paddy wagon. You know what I mean?
Steve, I didn't have you figured for a rumor monger. That's disgraceful. Put that thing away.
Oh gosh darn, she's purty. Kinda like a gal I seen on some of them French postcards they used to make. Used to be, I'd take them things, go back into jail if nobody was there and kind of look 'em over one-handed, fold some towels. That was afore Mrs. Loomis.
How thoroughly repulsive. As I said, the affairs of the living are of little interest to me, although I'm sure others will find this quite engaging.
Now don't that beat all get out? Harrell and the original old maid herself. Though I guess the old maid part is history now, huh?
They're doing this every day after class in the broom closet.
Oh, well, I hope you don't expect me to keep my trap shut about this one. I'm gonna give some of these neighborhood brats an advanced education. Maybe if they take up a healthy interest in intercourse, they'll leave my Tucker alone.
Do you see the waste? So much effort, grunting and fumbling, all for one offspring. We could learn so much from the wasp. We could make the earth crawl.
But don't you see who that is?
What do I care for their identities? Identity is a fallacy. The hive is all that matters. All the rest is prey.
You smug, filthy little bastard. Put that away now.
Put that thing away, damn you!
So you caught him like I told you, huh? Great, Daddy-o. You got him by the short and curlies now, don't you?
Oh my God! Did you take that picture? Son, you never burst in on a couple like that. You could get killed.
Somehow I can't picture Harold in a jealous rage.
Jealous rage, hell! I'm talking stray fire here. Believe me, I know.
This is your second arrest. You just remember, one more strike and you're out.
Damn it. Well, that didn't work. Okay. Well, that didn't work.
Say, that's a nice cut there, Steve. Did you bring it for me? Oh, you've got a mean streak in you, Steve. What are you teasing me for, showing me that? Put it away and leave me alone. Say, that's a nice cut there, Steve. Did you bring it for me? Steve, you're a real champ. What a son-in-law you'd make.
Leave me alone, will ya? This is the good part. You're in trouble. How's it feel to be a jailbird? Yeah, that's what you think. Now.
What are you yammering about?
You better not get caught again, Steve. You played your get-out-of-jail-free card. Next time, you'll be in big trouble. I heard that someone took Karin. Little Miss Perfect gonna get famous. Gonna get her picture on a milk carton. Yeah, well, I heard that Karin was gone. So I went over to Miss Fitzgerald's house and asked if I could play with Karin. Her mom just stood there, you know, in the doorway, and cried and cried. And I just stood there, wondering how long it would take for her to stop. But she didn't. So I went inside and watched TV, 'cause they've got color, 'cause Edna has money, 'cause she runs the diner and all. And I sensed she was feeling vulnerable, so I asked her to fix me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And she did. Then I went into Karen's bedroom and looked around for stuff I could take, while Edna was in the bathroom with the water running. But all that there was girls' stuff, so I came home. But it was fun while it lasted. I even had her trim the crust off for me. And then I ate it anyway. She was crying so hard, I could have peeked under her dress if I wanted to. But hey, when a broad's got puffy eyes and a runny nose, who wants to peek at that? Good. Finally.
I can't talk now. The dishes are stacked up and back, and I better take advantage of the lull. Oh my God. I can see it in your eyes. Karen's dead, isn't she? You're lying. You're telling me this just to get the reward.
I wouldn't do that.
Do you have any proof then? Karen's little purse. Oh. Here's your reward money. Please, take it and go.
Boy, the way you keep pestering me, you'd think you were feeling guilty about something. Are you? You look upset, boy. Is something wrong? Hoppin' horny toads! You think it's Karin? Oh, this'll break Edna's heart sure as shit on a hairy dog's ass. How am I going to tell her? She'll be crushed. You think Edna will close down the diner after she hears? Think maybe I'll tell her after lunch. Thanks for the lead, Steve. And boy, don't leave town.
Oh, I wouldn't think of it.
Stop on by any time, Steve.
If it isn't... So, you found that poor little darling after all.
Her skull and spinal cord were torn out of her body.
You don't see that every day.
There was something oddly ritualistic about how it was done.
Now don't go reading too much into this. Karin was a friendly little girl. Maybe she got too friendly with the wrong person. Going around, kissing everybody, climbing in men's laps without so much as a by your leave. That's just asking for trouble. They've got a word for girls like that. Slut. Well, of course you're right. Poor little thing.
I've tried so hard to find an excuse to keep on fighting.
but I can't go on alone. All I had was the diner and Karin. Now that I've lost both, I know that there's only one way out. I'm sure you won't be able to understand the depth of despair that would enable me to put a rope around my neck and jump into the void. But even now I feel the heavy weight of the rope around my neck. And as I write this, I'm standing precariously on the edge of the counter, inches from the end. Please, when you remember me, I want you to...
Welcome to the Temple of Beauty. And am I not beautiful, oh man? Look at my hair, black as a moonless night. Look into my eyes, deep pools of desire. Look at my complexion, pale white and glistening. And what else? And what else? And what else?
Oh no, look at me. Do you see that? I'm fat! Fat! Fat!
There. Am I not beautiful? Look at my complexion, pale white and gleaming.
Welcome, initiate, to the Temple of the Mystery of Pain. The mystery is thus. The simple manipulation of nerves may break one man, and yet leave another unmoved. The physiology is the same. All nerves sing alike, yet the results differ. The question can only be answered by paradox. Although the body functions according to the tenets of science, the invocation of pain is an art. My implements are simple things, like a painter's brushes, from which beautiful complexities spring, different stories brought forth from different canvases, with the different application of a stroke. I invite you now to torture this man on the table, to explore this blessed mystery yourself. Otherwise, I'll have to teach you the lesson myself.
This is the Temple of the Mystery of Mercy. You're just in time for our little retirement ceremony. As part of your initiation, you'll be required to execute them. That's how old people are disposed of at the lodge, and each member is expected to do his share. They're weak, but by retiring them you advance yourself. Hold. They're begging you for mercy. Do you grant it? Then finish them, initiate. Thus is the mystery of mercy. Life is a competition, and mercy a perversion of the natural order. When you extend mercy to a competitor, you give him a second chance to beat you.